This is Jeff McNeil of the Houston Herald. Coach Eric Sloan of the Houston Tigers tonight in a tough one over here in Salem. Houston loses in overtime 7-0. Coach, what a tough game.
You know, that's SCA football at its finest. You know, just two teams that just pounded each other all night, and you know, get it to overtime, and then you know they were fortunate and got it punched in, and it's a ball game.
What'd you say to your guys on the field? I know you always go to the locker room and talk to them some more, but it seemed like there was some disappointment out there tonight.
Yeah, this one hurts. You know, obviously, the chemistry the kids have. I mean, I think it's a pretty tight knit group. You know, they thought there were some opportunities that slipped away a little bit. So I mean, we had some tears, we had some heads down, and you know, I don't think one loss defines who you are. It doesn't define who you are as a man. It doesn't define your character or anything like that. And that's what I told him. You know, one loss doesn't define you, and you know the sun's going to come up tomorrow, and we're going to go back to work, and then just you know, fix what needs to be fixed, and go on. You know, I think it is encouraging to see some hurt on the guys. I mean, obviously, they're fighting their tails off, and you know, with the elements the way they were tonight, there wasn't a lot of throwing the football. I mean, he couldn't hang on to the thing, and we knew turnovers was going to be play a big part in the game. I don't know what we had turnover-wise. I think 5 maybe.
Yeah.
And you know, when you put the ball on the ground, you dig yourself a hole, and you know, we committed more turnovers than they did, and you know, ultimately that probably plays a little bit of factor in the ball game.
And weather didn't really end up being the challenge that we thought it would be. We didn't get rain until the third quarter. I mean, did your preparation for the week was it affected because of what we anticipated, or was there anything that you know was different about that, or would
you know, maybe a little bit. You know, looking at the weather forecast, we got to planning on a lot of rain, but we practiced. We had footballs sitting in 5-gallon buckets of water this week, and practice snapping footballs that are wet. Just trying to plan for the elements a little bit. You know, we got some kids that weren't here tonight. Got some sickness going on, and then you know we're suffering from a lot of ankle sprains and that sort of thing. I mean, depth is getting to be a little bit of a concern, and when you get guys hobbling around a little bit, it kind of dictates what you do. And when you got backs that can't cut one way or the other because their ankles all swelled up, I mean that's tough. And then you got linemen that are having to flip-flop a little bit because they've got wrapped ankles, and we're trying to put them in position to do the best job possible, and you know, that kind of messes with you just a little bit.
Offensively, we've just been so good offensively through 2 games. What did you see from the offensive end tonight? Because obviously guards were hard to come by on both sides, but it's particularly out of your unit. What did you see?
Yeah, you know, we struggled to keep the offense on the field all night. You know, we knew coming over here, this is a tough place to play. It's a quality ball club. I mean, they're physical, they're big, they're strong. You know, we'd get guys on blocks at the point of attack, and it just seemed like they'd overpower us. We'd slip off blocks, and you know, what has been 3-4 yards at a time, and then keep your feet churning. You know, tonight was 1 or 2 yards, and you know, they were just coming in, sawing us off with the legs, and they've done a great job prepping for our bigger backs, and they just, you know, took them out in the legs, and when you tackle big guys high, that happens. So back to work tomorrow. We gotta figure out some ways to beat the Bulldogs and try to find some strengths and weaknesses there, and you know, get back to work.
Defensively, pitched a shutout in regulation.
Yeah.
You're pretty proud of the way. I mean, you know you're going to get into a physical ball game when you play this program, and I thought toe for toe we matched their physicalness. I mean, it was just a stalemate out there tonight.
Yeah, and that's kind of what we talked about. You know, they have a couple of real explosive guys, and they have that big old monster fullback. They'd give it to him, and then they'd let the ball kid have it, or they'd quarterback's pretty crazy speed, so they let him keep it around the end. And I thought we did a great job just, corralling them most of the night. Um, kudos to them. What seemed like when they put the ball on the ground, they got back on it, and then we put the ball on the ground. We weren't able to do that. And, when you turn the ball over 5 times, it's difficult to win the ball game. So that's fixable. Just get back to work, putting 2 hands on the football, and it's just small things. So that's encouraging, knowing that it's something that can definitely be fixed.
All right. Overtime, we win the toss, so we want to play defense. They had some success with their quarterback keeping the ball, and ultimately that's how they found the end zone.
Yeah, and just kept inching it down the field 3 yards at a time, and it wasn't easy, but ultimately he scored it in the end zone, and that's the difference. And then I don't remember, we had a penalty, and we had I don't know what we have, an incomplete
Had a sack.
Had a sack.
Had a sack on 3rd down.
That was big.
Yeah.
It was real big. And then we threw a ball. They tipped it. They said it would have been a pass interference call had they not tipped it. But
right.
When they get their hands on the football, then it's fair game. So great job by the linebacker getting his hands up, ball coming across the middle and deflecting that thing. So I just heads up football.
Well, you've touched on it a little bit, Coach, but obviously the game of football is a week-by-week game, and win or lose, it's always on to the next one. What are you going to say to your guys when you go talk to them now, and how do you guys rebound from this one, because you're going to play a homecoming game next Friday night against Kabul?
Yeah. I think it's just bring your work clothes on Monday and your hard hat and your lunch pail and go to work. That's all we know what to do. I don't think we need much of a rah-rah speech for next week. There's a lot of former Tigers over there on that coaching staff. So, Coach Mack and Coach McKee, Coach Wright. So, a lot of familiarity of our kids and those guys. Obviously they're going to be fired up. I didn't hear a score out of them, but it's Texas County Bowl. They're going to be amped up. So it's homecoming. There's a lot of opportunities to be distracted. We just got to focus at the job at hand and go put a good week in and take care of business.
All right, Coach. Appreciate it.
All right, thank you.
Thank you. That's going to do it here from Salem High School. The Tigers lose in overtime 7-0.